Getting out of the shack and into the great outdoors is something that most of us aspire to.
I wouldn't have it any other way. You can't beat the bush. And chat to a few BK5s too, of course, they just love being here across that Great Australian Bight. You fellas down there too, but anyway.
The allure of a quiet RF environment, free of city noise, can incentivise most amateur radio operators to go bush. From the Kimberley in Australia's vast northwest, and Uluru in Central Australia, to the Macedon Ranges in the southeast of the country, taking your hobby with you adds a little something to the outdoor experience. Even operating in the local park on a warm sunny day, away from the noise of suburbia, can be very rewarding. The now ubiquitous IC-705, along with the FT818, make it easy to go portable, albeit QRP. And with the rise in popularity of FT8, more and more people are taking this mode into the wild. FT8 relies on accurate time synchronization. But what happens if you find your laptop's clock needs adjustment and you have no internet? The good news is the IC-705 can synchronize your clock with its onboard GPS. You don't need an internet connection, just your 705, a USB cable, and some lightweight software called BktTimeSync by Italian operator IZ2BKT. Before you head out into the wild, it may pay to visit maniaradio.it and download a copy of BktTimeSync from the Software tab. This software listens to the output of the built-in GPS in your IC-705 and accurately sets the PC's clock. Out of the box, all you need to do is set the COM port to the non-CIV port. You'll also need a USB cable, as this process can't be done using a virtual COM port. When connecting the IC-705 to a USB port on your PC that already has the Icom USB driver loaded, USB-A and USB-B are named as IC-705 serial port A and IC-705 serial port B. So let's get started. First, we'll set up the IC-705 to send GPS data out of the USB port. Assuming you haven't been fiddling in the GPS section of the radio, most settings are already correct. On the radio, press Menu, Set, Connectors, then select USB-B function. If it's not already turned on, turn GPS out on. Now go to the GPS menu by pressing Menu, number 2, GPS. And make sure GPS TX mode is set to NMEA. That's it for the radio. Just make sure the satellite Icom is steady and not blinking, which means your radio's GPS output is reliable. If you need to, or want to, you can check the GPS is working by looking at the GPS information option in the GPS menu on the IC-705. The GPS position option, press Quick and Position, will show you your current lat long, elevation, grid locator, speed, and of course the time. Now to the rather intuitive BktTimeSync software. NTP works from home or anywhere you have an internet connection. But when you're in the field, chances are you don't have mobile coverage, and this is why we use the GPS in the IC-705. You can safely uncheck this NTP option. Be sure to check the Enable GPS box. Choose the USB-B port number in the serial port drop-down. Once you've entered the COM port number, In the serial port drop-down, yes, old meat's new here, close the app and relaunch it. You should now see live coordinates, altitude, and your grid locator. As well, you should now see a successful synchronization in the large dialog box at the bottom of the screen. Now the DT should be spot on. If it isn't, chances are it's not you.